Alright, welcome back to the channel, y'all. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate you hitting the sub and the like button, of course. Feel me? And hold on, before we start, we've also hit another milestone of 3K, I believe. We missed out on the 2K because I haven't posted a video in a while. I'll try to put both on the screen for y'all. But as always, I appreciate y'all, bro. Like, y'all keep me going, so thank you. But this is a different video from what y'all might be used to on this channel. Usually we just talk about wrestling and 2K if you pay attention to some of the shorts and just other things that interests us. I mean, that's what's literally in my bio. I think it's gaming and clips and stuff that interest me. So I mean, that's what we're doing here. This movie, this Deadpool and Wolverine movie, I've been waiting for this for so long. Like, since they announced it, me and my man's Wes have been like talking about it ever since they announced it. And then we got the trailer and they started to show us things that would tie into the movie, and people started to make videos about what could possibly get into what could actually be in the movie. I feel like the hype and my personal expectations made me so excited for this movie, bro. Like, I haven't looked forward to an MCU movie this much since like Endgame, maybe since that. I mean, so having this made me dive back into MCU. Like, I watched all the way from the beginning, like every single movie. Not every single show, because some of those shows are terrible, but like, it made me fall in love with the MCU again. Just the thought of this movie becoming a thing. So I'm excited, but I think the overall excitement and the expectations maybe that I put on the movie for myself, or that others put on, whether it be media outlets or channels that make videos of what could possibly happen, maybe it didn't reach those expectations 100%. And by no means am I saying it was a bad movie, because it wasn't at all. Like, I had a good time. Like, it was a bunch of tidbit stuff that made the entire movie theater perk up. Like, I was excited. Like, if you paid attention to series and comics, you'd enjoy the movie. But at the same time, when paying attention to the MCU and how it's been over the past couple of years, my personal thought was that MCU movies were starting to push heavily towards like more of a fan service thing than a story building thing, which is like what movies are about. You feel me? And I don't want to talk crazy because I want to see the movie once. Maybe I got to see it some more times. But I think this movie, like I said, it was good. It didn't do what some of the other MCU movies did, the recent MCU movies did, where it completely threw away the story, and it was just what was happening on screen and not about a deeper meaning or thinking about what they're actually doing. Like, they did a good job of still keeping the story so intact. But based on what people was expecting, maybe they didn't turn the fan service up to 1 million. Cause like, people were expecting, like I said, my man's Wesley that I went with, like he was his big question was, how does this tie into the X-Men being in the MCU? But like, that was the expectation that a lot of people put on this movie, like, because we're seeing Wolverine, and in the trailer we're seeing all of these former X-Men or people that worked with Magneto, whatever the case may be. We're like, this is gonna show us how they got here. I never thought about it while watching the trailer or watching all of these videos that people were making. Like, those people were in the void. So, like, unless we expected them to show us how all of those people got there, I don't think maybe we should have expected something that big. Cause like, I can't lie, I kind of went into it expecting, but once I started watching the movie and I'm like, yo, we're in the void. So like, it doesn't really make sense if they really gonna show us how they got here type shit. But at the same time, my question is, what are they saving that for? That's my question. That's my big question for the movie. Like, okay, we didn't get the big X-Men reveal or the big mutant reveal that we thought we was. But now what are you saving it for? Is that next Avenger movie gonna be Avengers vs. X-Men? Is that the vibe? Because now people are gonna start making guesses how mutants gonna get into the MCU officially. Because I think that was the big question or the big expectation of this movie, and it's not answered. And I don't want to take away from the movie because we didn't get an answer or even a hint towards that. But I'm not gonna lie, I got him. I got him just a little bit, bro. Because we was fiending. Okay, what's the other thing that's coming out soon too? Fantastic Four. Maybe it'll be answered then, maybe. But then that's like, then we like expectation dumping now on Fantastic Four from this movie because we didn't get it in this movie. And I think that's the trap that they be falling into, and that's how they fell into like a sad point for a minute. But this movie is a step in the right direction, 1,000,000%. Like they didn't OD dog the fan service like I was saying. Like a lot of people, like people was thinking a lot of like, oh my gosh, I don't wanna spoil too crazy, but it's a one cameo in there that I pray is gonna be. Matter of fact, if you want, I pray you already seen this movie, and that's the reason you're watching this video. But bro, as Wolverine, bro, that was the most elite thing I ever seen. I need that in my veins now. Right now, bro, now. And they even get, Deadpool even give him the line, like, we gonna treat you better than over there. Like, that's kind of crazy. He ain't have to do that, but I don't know. I don't want to spoil too much for y'all though, so I'm gonna let y'all watch the movie. But like, my overall thought of the movie is that it's a fun movie in itself. Like, I don't even, like, my man's was questioning how it fits with the mutants in the MCU. I don't really know how this fits in the MCU as a whole. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Loki just took over the TVA and the timelines. How does this big of a plan happen under Loki's nose? And I guess, like, no, but Fox was brought before Loki was started. I'm just saying it off the top of my head. Maybe it wasn't. But Cassandra Nova, she said some shit where she should at least been hinted at during the Loki series. Like, it's some big power that's down there and runs everything. Like, that should have at least been hinted at, but it wasn't. But in the movie, she's the big dog down there. So it's like, I don't really know how this fits into the current MCU at all. That's my question, bro. Like, those are my two questions. How does this fit into the entire MCU that we've been watching, like, right now? I know we're building something new with Loki as the timekeeper or whatever his name is again, the god of stories. But like, how does that fit into that? And what are we saving mutants coming into the MCU for? Those are my two big questions, bro. But overall, like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. I think the movie was a good movie in itself. Like, they didn't do too much. They didn't try to appease the too many crowds. I don't feel like the only thing that they did, that they made sure they did, was not touch Wolverine death. Well, technically, I'm gonna let you see that part, but and we all appreciate that. I mean, all in all, I'm looking forward to see what everybody thinks about the movie. Because like I said, I've been watching the hype on it for the past year. And all the videos, all the questions, all the reports. So I can't wait to see everybody's reaction. I've been staying away because, you know, people get like the early access and they want to spoil everything. So I've been staying away. So I came straight from the movie theater, made my own video, and now I'm going to try to take in everybody else's opinion. I didn't want to cloud my judgment first. So let me know if, hopefully y'all watch the movie before y'all watch this video. Like, I really hope, because I don't really like to spoil, but I wanted to get some points across. But let me know how y'all feel about the movie in the comments, like, or what y'all looking forward to after this movie, or what your questions are, because I told y'all my questions. Like, those are the only questions that I really have about the movie. So let me know y'all questions, how y'all feel about the movie. And again, bro, thank y'all for 3,000 subscribers, bro. If y'all like the video, bro. Subscribe. We on the way to 4K. I appreciate y'all for the support again. Mwah.